Hello, everyone. Welcome to your doom. To open office hours. So this is kind of a thing I was going to try out. Where if we have just have like on a Sunday evening, have a nice time. Probably around 5 o'clock Central Standard, like I have here. Just to say, hey, how's it going? Ask me questions about things and stuff, and I'll try to answer them best of my abilities. We can talk about mainly IT and whatnot, or anything really. We've got some fun stories and stuff, so put your questions in the chat, and I will try to answer them. The thing, let's see here. I took notes, and I didn't put them where I wanted them. Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. If you guys don't know who I am, hi, I'm Andrew, your favorite IT guy. I handle a lot of IT things for other businesses, small businesses and whatnot. I also occasionally do production stuff, which is what you've seen with MinMaxed and all that good stuff. So that's hi. How you doing? La, 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 la. For each. That's fine. We can do some things. I also have a game called The Talos Principles. It's just kind of puzzle solving and robot and kind of chill vibes. So we're just gonna kind of do that, hang out for a bit, and I might show off some of the. I'm working on a long form video over the workbench, so I might show you guys that later in the stream. So, yeah, you guys have fun. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions, and we're just gonna get started here. I'm gonna try to spin up Talos Principle, if I can talk. That would be great. Let me know if I need to adjust audio or anything. No. It looks good. I don't know if it sounds good, but it looks good for me. The meter's going up and down, up and down. I haven't gotten all the achievements in this yet, and I tried starting this game from where I left off, and I was very confused, and I didn't remember anything. It's been so long. Oh, God. Okay.
And I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worth.
Cool. He's very loud. Can I turn him down? Let's turn you down. Just in general. Okay, good. That looks good. So pretty. I have a question for you guys. Does anyone actually enjoy the the horror stories? Because that's probably my favorite one that I make, and it gets the least amount of views and interactions. And I'm just like, but it's like fun for me. Jammer. It's fun for me, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. But I don't know if anyone's actually enjoying them because like it does poorly. We're getting like thousands of views on the main ones, and then that one gets like maybe 200 views. And I'm like, ah, is it because it's in black and white? Because I just thought it was fun. Be good to go. Oh, I can't jam. No jamming that one. Oh, hello. I jam you. Oh, there's a gun. Can I jam the gun? I can. What are you? Do you hurt? Oh, yeah. You sound like a bomb. You sound like something I should avoid. Let's see what's down here. I love that I can just like stare at these QR codes and read them.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
This is how AI is trained. I think it's kind of the idea of this game. It's just, there's, I mean, you guys will see. I don't forget that far in the story, or if you even care. But like, they're showed people. They're, you are a program. I don't know if it's gonna see us, but we're a robot. Can I jam the jam? Let's jam the jam. You're a robot, and you're doing these programs and everything that this Omni voice is telling you to do. And then you find out you're not the only one. There's been hundreds and thousands of these iterations, all doing different tasks. I exploded. So then, like, every time you die, then now
the guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
So this program is training these AIs to do something, and you're not really sure what. And there's also this aspect of like they may be backing up people's consciousness into this. I'm just gonna see how far he goes. Can I jam-lam him from here? That's not appear so. Yeah. All right. I still can't jam-land those. Oh, but I can jam-lam him. Oh. Wow. This jam so far. The jam range is jamming. Boop. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Give me. I got a piece.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
Okay, so I'm looking for the L, that L. Oh, okay, so it's further on down. Yeah, alright. So magical. Shoots me. There's a switch. There's a Jamalama. Right here. No. Ouch. Jamalama. It's so close. I can taste it. That shuts you down. Shut you down. Get jammed. I wonder what flavor it is. Strawberry.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You trying to get through there, buddy? You can get through there. Oh, these are like crazy range, right? Yeah. Come on through. That's good, buddy. Good job. Now, you stay there. Oop. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Jam lamb. Whoa. Jam lamb.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
I'm so glad I marked it off for us. For me. Can I just yump? Nope. Can't yump. You have to be patient and watch the movements. So I think he goes past here. But that means I don't need to jam him. I need to jam him. Oh. Oh no. Never mind. Oh. Ah! What happened? I was exploded. Whoops. Oh, Jam-a-lamb. Jam-a-lamb. Can Jam-a-lamb through this fence? 9. Oh. Back up, bub. I need to back up. I'm the bub now. You get in there. Nothing to see here, officer. Pass on by. Nothing to see. Hide in this bush. Gimme.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Go forth and hither. Is there? I thought there was another. Yeah, there's this one over here. Can we not do all of them? I'm a nurse.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
I choose now. Now is when I choose. Okay, that's over there. No, alright. This. This. Whoa. Bam, down.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
I just don't want to come all the way back here for that one piece. That would be silly. When I was a young warthog. Oh, it just like tells you? My eyes have been opened. Hello. Let's see, we could fix network access. Oh, it says, what is the, conditioning command prompt, library archive session ready. I'm a guest local user. That's nice. ASDF, let's search the directory. Oh, help! This way, list available resources, open file name, show context, help us with text. Run MLA, load system advanced interface. Ooh. Ooh. Let's save the list. Ooh, figured it out. Email. Open that email up. This world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. Bit there, bit here. Put it together. Try to make sense of it. Pretty sure there's a truth, but it doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and search for truth can be real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from my old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. Got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Aww. Athens 6. Do not trust them. But they move with such grace, such nobility. It's hard not to. Hello, human. Welcome to the chat. Or, welcome into it. That's what I meant to say. I'm trying to change my face. I'm just saying that I really want to run this advanced library system. Back to help. First word, the last sentence you wrote. Are you able to take offense? What's contraption? Not you clank or describe your function. Oh, there's another game like this. What is it? Event Zero. That was also a really good one, but you could like actually type to the AI and it would try to respond to you. It also provides powerful networking troubleshooting functionalities. Ooh, networking troubleshooting, you say? How long is the system running? Are you able to take offense? What are these terminals? What is the kind of status? Yeah, what's your status? .4 petabytes. Jeez. For those of you who don't know, a petabyte's 1,000 terabytes, right? Let's see. Yeah, 1 petabyte. Yeah, so 1,000 is 1 petabyte. So there's 5,000 terabytes worth of stuff in here. Approximately, yeah. However, majority of library resources corrupted and invalid. Oh, weird. 9. To 23. 1995. Forget the library. Are you about to expand? What caused data? Yeah, what caused the data corruption? As inevitable at any system over time. Additionally, a large number of detected during sorting together. I'm sorry, I haven't actually talked to the terminal before, and I always thought my knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, and this one's maybe limited. What am I? Welcome as a guest user. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Where am I? You're currently in a support session with the... Okay, thanks. Yeah. All right. The noun for god or gods in modern ancient Hebrew. What are these terminals? Terminal provide access. Okay, great. Okay. Alright, we get out of here. Exit. That was neat. That was neat. Yeah.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
That's nice. I'm in a corrupted program. How nifty. No, it's 5 gigs. I was trying to think of how big this game was. It was 10 gigabytes. This seems fairly little. That's reasonable. It's stay there. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to get you out. One by one. You'll never catch me alive. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Mom. Oak. Oh, I see. Yeah, I would get to poke a soothing lion. It should be easy though. Should just be doing all these things, figure out this thing, and then that thing, and then take this from around the corner. Ah! All right. Is it really on this level? That's it? Oh, there's a star for something. Oh well. Code.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Thanks, programmer. With that, I could get the lasers pretty quick. Does it say? Oh yeah, this some of these are required. They require some aspects. So do we should go these in order or jump around? Jump around. Get up, get down.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Oh, so prestigious. Does level 2 doesn't get us what we need. Let's go to level 3. Well,
Let
hello
this
again.
be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Absolutely going there as soon as I can. Why can't I read this? I'm just trying to see. That is an old one. It's kind of smushed weirdly. Sorry. Yes. I'm coming. I'm accessing you. List. Access com portal. Great. Yes. Oh, I can't. I typed Y. Troubleshooting. You know, this acts just like Olive. If you guys have any computer issues, you can go to iamolive.ai and talk to our little AI to help you with basic IT issues. Ooh. QWERTY, let me in. Trust no one. God. It's one of the most common passwords. QWERTY. Yes. You can hear data protection. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh god. Size 4. What is the suggestion reaction to this image? A human being, a being negative integer. You're walking through a desert, come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Kill him and collect his blood and reflect later. For all the water, ask what he's doing to death. I mean, the nice thing would be offer all of him water, but I'm gonna do half. So you'll need to receive a notification when the part 2 is being generated. Okay. I'm gonna be an admin. Yeah. You guys know you can hit, when you're in terminals like this, you can hit tab and it will autofill, like keep tabbing down to autofill the other things that you're looking at. Actually, I'll show you that here in a second. Actually, we're hitting like the halfway mark of the stream. So, let's, well, let me just do this one last one. And then we can we'll chair off. We want to get the laser bouncer thing, and then we'll get off here and do some more stuff. It locked. And I'll probably go through some of the comments we've already gotten in some of the other videos, and I can answer those. Oh, hello. Keys, please. Oh, that's what the keys are. Oh no. Give me.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Thanks, man. Fish. Mad priest, bro. I still don't know why I couldn't read this one. Like it scans it. Here, let me scan, because I use these are actual QR codes. I just scan you with my phone. Hello? Hello? There you are. So, it says the eagle has landed. 31, 39, 36. That's like hex code. Now is the time of the tranquility, and I shall rest and observe the earth. I wonder what that is in hex. Hold on. Oh, it's a timestamp. It's hex for 1969, 0720 for 2018. That was a long time ago. It wasn't that long. I think my grandfather was born around that time. Here we go. Okay, let's go grab us a little laser thing. A laser diverter or whatever. Oh no, I did it backwards. Fancy. My computer does not like whatever effect that is. That's funny. Okay, cool. Glad we got that.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my
Okay,
temples,
bye.
for there is much that you do not know.
Come back.
That is why you are a child.
What?
But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Thanks, AI man. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's. Ow, my knee. Let's get rid of that real quick. Oh, goodness gravy. Yes, I'm going to quit. Okay. So, welcome back, one and all. I'm just going to go through some of the YouTube comments we've gotten thus far and kind of answer those questions. Let's see. So on the why IT budgets should be predictable, we have Jonathan asking, "What is business?" Let me watch the video so I know what he's talking about. I didn't hear anything wrong with that. Did I say business weird? Businesses. No, that's businesses. It's still businesses. You can't. I will not accept that one. That's silly. Um. Oh yeah. So on one of the production or one of the production shorts that I made, I was talking about lighting and everything, and I had this light on to show you that you had more light and stuff. But then I had my glasses on, so you can like totally see it, and my glasses are scuffed to no end, and so it's just very very reflective. These are my actual prescription glasses, and I need to get better ones. But oh well. And so I get it, I do. So I was like, you know what? They don't need the glasses. They're not like in the logo or anything. So we're just gonna not have them for a bit. We'll see what people think. Yes, excellent. I don't know how to say your name, sir, but you comment so often that I feel like I should call SIRIS9. I'm sure that's something. But he's telling, yes, Grandma, do not keep sticky notes on your computer, which is also true. I can't tell you the amount of times I go to someone's office and there's just sticky notes all around there with all their logins. I was like, please. I was like, no one's going to come in here and log in. I was like, they might. You have an open door. People come through all the time. The set. The set was really cool. I really had fun doing that, and I'm excited. I'm excited for stuff to come. I have more videos on that coming soon. We just got a shipment of things and stuff, so that's exciting. You'll have done magnificent work. Blah 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 blah. Skipping all that. Wow. Sorry, it's latched in my face. Oh yeah, they're saying camera angles great for for Zoom meetings, which is yeah, sure. It's always nice. It's always nice when you have any sort of meeting to be like, we're professional. We know what we're doing. Look at our setup. Mwaha. Like, it's nice. And finding a decent like conferencing system is hard. It's harder than you think it is. Because like they'll work initially, but then after that you're like, it'll sometimes break or anything. You're calling IT and you're like, I just came in here to have a meeting and I can't do it. It's very frustrating, and I get it. I do. But like for some reason, a lot of those systems just aren't up to snuff, and it's a Teams interface isn't very user friendly. It is when it works, but when it's not working, it takes a lot of troubleshooting for the average viewer, and I feel like it shouldn't. Yeah, Thursdays. I see another question about the production shorts. Thursdays I've kind of dedicated to doing production shorts, just to so you guys, for those of you who want the production help, you can get that there. So that's pretty neat, I'd say. Oh, it looks like our Sorry, I'm looking at the stream. It looks like the short stream is off for the horizontal stream. I'm trying the new YouTube has a concurrent where you can stream to both horizontal and vertical, but it just like crops this to be so. Hopefully my face is in frame. I don't know. Haven't seen yet. Blake Burton says hi. Hello, Blake Burton. Salutations. But yes, we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I'm looking for more questions. Oh, someone just says they're not a tech person, but I find the behind the scenes stuff really cool. Definitely watch reviews. So cool. Yeah. Whatever you guys want to get out of this, get out of this. It's gonna be fun. I have fun doing things, and I would like to share the things I'm doing with you guys. Oh, someone asked, why are Macs targeted less often? This is in the. I had a short about Macs doing viruses. And I have common IT myth that people believe. They're targeted less often because one, there's not as many of them in the world. Like Microsoft still has the majority of market. They control most of the computer world. Macs are a very small quantity. Although Macs are usually more expensive, so when you target people, they're usually more valuable through Macs. But also, Macs is based on Unix, which is what Linux is based on. And so the core of the two operating systems talk the same language. So you don't really want to hack yourself. So it's easier to create a virus for something that's outside of your, outside of yourself. So like if I'm on a Unix or if I'm on a Linux system and I want to craft something for a Windows system, I won't affect my system at all, if that makes sense. So those are kind of the two big reasons why Macs are generally targeted less often. And they also have a lot of, like, even to manage computers legitimately, it's very difficult for Macs. They're making it easier, supposedly. Apple's really wanting to get into the business space. But there's layers to their OS where you have the Unix system on the bottom, and then you have the Mac OS on top of that. And we can't, like us as IT professionals, can't get into that Unix space without doing some sort of exploit, or like there's no official channel to get into the Unix space. So if someone gets into there, like say a hacker, we have no way of knowing until something on the OS level happens, and they're like, there's something there now. I can, but such is life. But Apple's trying to like get more of the business saying and integrate more with like Microsoft products and stuff. They're trying to play a lot nicer to kind of break into the more of the business world. So we'll see. They've been in talks with other like IT professionals and managed service providers to be like, hey, we'd like to break in. How do we do that? Or like, we need these controls. And they go, oh, I don't know. Like trying to just get a remote session into a Mac is a challenge. And trying to talk someone who's non-techie into allowing all these different permissions to allow us to actually see the screen takes a long time. Let's see. I'm searching through some stuff and things. I can, let me turn on some music whilst we wait. How's that? Is that good? It's too low. There we go. Just something fun in the background. My nondescript soda. No one knows what brand that is. Oh, Yeah, I gotta. There's another comment saying, "Dude, my school mail keeps getting phishing mails like that," which is funny. We actually had there was a public school. I'm not gonna say which one. Public school near us that got compromised. They got ransomware attacked, and they had didn't have backups, and they're basically just like send a mass email out like, "Hey, don't use the school's email for a bit. We gotta like clear out the system and redo everything because it's been compromised," and they lost a lot of data. There was no real backup plans there, to the point that like the news was like, "Hey, well, what you've done differently? First of all, have some sort of backup plan, some sort of redundancy." That meant that like if the building burnt down, if the school burnt down, then they would just lose everything. There was no retention. I was like, that's insane. Why would you? What? Why? The more you look into like stuff like that, like things aren't done correctly a lot of the time, and it's rough. It's rough. I've gotten to some places where I'm like, surely they're a large corporation now. They're like at an enterprise level. Surely they got everything figured out. IT. Oh god, it's worse than I thought. Boo, doo, boo, doo, boo. Welcome. Sorry, I'm just looking at. I'm reading the other comments. So yeah, ain't that fun? Let me gaze upon my notes. So I don't. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's another story. So I got a phone call from another company once, and they were like, "Hey, no one can receive emails. Everything seems like it's down. We don't really get what's happening. I can't even get into our website to like log into stuff. Like something's up." And I get there, and spent like an hour like trying to figure out like should be fine. I don't understand. It's weird. And then it finally got to like a DNS issue, and I was like, okay, so the DNS entries for your domain are all sorts of wrong. Let's get into there. And apparently they had forgotten to renew their domain name, and they lost it. Someone else had bought it up, and then it was a big like battle to get it back. And like a week later, they're like, okay, we got it back now. Can you fix it? And I go, I can sure try, because all the DNS entries were gone at that point and had been wiped out. And I was like, did you have backup of those? No. Okay. Let's piece together based on like context clues of like where things are supposed to go. Let's reset up your emails and all that. We managed to get the backup right, but I was like, please put that on auto renew, and if you change your card, like it's gonna email this person, and like we had to like go through a whole plan of really keep this renewed. They're like, oh, yeah, and then like renewed it for like 5 years. I was like, you're gonna forget about it in 5 years, so make sure someone gets notified. Digging the song. No, so I do have this one client who doesn't like having logins and having like people separated out in their individual accounts. So I'm like, do they need to? So like an employee left, and I was like, cool, I'll turn off his account, get that thing situated, I'll convert his mailbox into a shared mailbox. You let me know who needs access to it. And then apparently there was a big ordeal where a customer came in and was needing something from that user's email, and they called me, and I wasn't able to get it to them right then and there because I was with another client. And they're like, we need to do something. Something else has to happen. I was like, you just gotta let me know who needs access to it and give him access to that mailbox. And he was like, well, everyone. I was like, not everyone needs access to this mailbox. Who needs access? Like, okay, give me access, and so I'll be here. And I was like, okay, I'll give you and then the front office computer access to this mailbox in case anything ever happens again. But still, he still has like issues of like having logins and everything. So that's fine. We're working on it. We're getting there. HIPAA police. So I also hear a lot where it's well, I don't think the HIPAA police are going to come down here and sorry, let me start over. For those of you who don't know, HIPAA is like the medical information, your private medical information, and how it is stored and transmitted, and like security around it. And so there's several companies who need to be HIPAA compliant that aren't, and so they come to us to get HIPAA compliant. Great. And I one of the clients I was talking to was like, hey, you technically handle medical data. You need to be, you have to be HIPAA compliant. And they go, I don't think the HIPAA police are going to come down here. I was like, you don't understand. It's not a police. It's if and when, because you're not protected, when your patient's data gets stolen, that is a fine. That is a fee for every single instance or a single patient that it happens to. So if they find out that you're the weakest link and that you were the reason these people's data got leaked, you will be fined heavily for each one of those people. So we make sure that you're not the weakest link. You don't get fined. And we're like, oh, okay, that does make sense. Okay, yeah. What's cool about, so HIPAA and PCI compliance, most compliances, you don't have to be absolutely 100% compliant right here and now. They let you, as long as you show that you are on the road and you have a timeline of being in compliance, they'll let you, they'll be like, okay, cool, that's fine. For now, like as long as you start matching stuff, like, yep, we did this, we're slowly working to. So a lot of people think it's a huge investment up front to get in compliance. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. We can spread it out across a long portion of time. Old me just over here yapping. Business. I gave myself bullet points. I'm reading through my stuff in case we didn't have any questions this time around. I guess we can answer some question about min-max production. Let's see. I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell you. There was so someone asked, why are you using 4K resolution? It's really not needed for this type of content. That being said, it's been a waste of storage space since the majority of the video takes place in seated with very limited movement from the talent. 2K resolution would have covered perfectly private video quality, even if they were to get up and start acting out parts. 2K resolution worked perfectly. From what I saw in the first episode, using 4K was a bit of a waste as the talent is already close to them. In that you're not doing digital zooms with lighting depending on what the lights is and output. Run a single overhead omni centered over the table. Take the two with the hex boxes and move them to the opposite wall of the barn doors. Set them down. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say. Mounted top. Face down, Chelsea. Okay, so basically, this question is in gist. Why do we use 4K resolution? We were just using up storage space unneededly, and then some framing issues, and then lighting. So, put things in context. We had ice storm during those days that we were filming. So we barely got there, Rise the ice storm was starting to hit, and then we left after the ice storm had kind of melted away. So we got into our hotel, and then it was about a 5-minute drive. Usually like 15 minutes to get through the ice to try to get there. Everything was closed. It was just us, just our team, and everything was out there. Which made getting anything difficult. So to answer the first question, 4K resolution, we like to shoot higher and then size back down. 2K is fine, but we'd like it as much we had the space, we had the data space for it all, but we'd like to get as much resolution as we can and then scale down to whatever we're going to actually output as. That gets the best results, in my humble opinion, but also in most people's opinions. So we had this, might as well use it. First and foremost, lighting was kind of an issue because we didn't have proper mounts. So we actually had to build mounts out of the bits and pieces Dark Erica had lying around. So we were definitely already getting kind of duct tapey with that first little bit. And then the what was this? The framing. So the cameras we actually ended up using weren't the cameras weren't the cameras we were anticipating using. There's just what worked with what we had. We had cameras that we were going to use, and they didn't end up working because there wasn't the actual mounting software or mounting hardware. I didn't want to get too duct tapey with it. And the converter boxes that we had to convert the signals didn't work. The idea was to be able to live change the framing there on site. That's why I had my little controller, was to be able to adjust in case they moved around. I can move the framing around and whatnot. But we were kind of locked in the position. Even one of the cameras was the webcam because that's what we had. That's what we made it work. So it wasn't ideal at all. But for this for next season, I'm super excited because we have a better plan. Knock on wood, there's no ice storm in the middle of summer. There should be fine. Should be a lot better. So that's going to be exciting, and we have more time to do things and stuff, and an actual outdoor environment to play with. So that's fun. Yeah. Let me see. Any other good questions from the min-max stuff? I don't really see any more questions per se. So, I was gonna, if you want a set tour, let me know. This is Manny, in case I hadn't introduced him. He's a mannequin, if it wasn't obvious. He's wearing a helmet from Fallout and a lab coat. But I was thinking about making that not the helmet, but the lab coat, a uniform of such for the interns. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of get like a blue lab coat embroidered with your favorite IT guy logo and everything. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. But with that said, I think we're gonna call it for now. So if you guys have any questions, leave some comments down below. And let me know your thoughts. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye, interns.